guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Hyperactive Vibes. Yes, so we are now entering day 5 of Vlogmas, and I am so excited that we have made it this far. I'm so excited that you guys are still on this journey, or that you're joining on to this journey. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Jalen Gales, and this is Hyperactive Vibes, where I give you all and as much of my positive energy as you can handle, and maybe a little bit more than what you can handle. So I'm actually celebrating Vlogmas for the very first time on my YouTube channel, and I'm hoping to take you guys for a ride. And what Vlogmas means to me is basically just posting holiday themed videos for 25 days every single day for the month of December up until Christmas. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right in. As you guys can tell by the title down below, where I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to pick out the perfect gift for anybody. All of these rubrics, all of these questions, all of these little tactics can apply to anybody in any situation, regardless of who they are, what your connection is to them, and just simply how you know them. So without further ado, let's hop right in. Now guys, before you continue on, you need to like, subscribe, and share this video, because there's no way that you can go any further without joining this crew and getting these positive vibes. Hey, now let's hop right in. And grab a pencil and paper, because I'm giving you some fire tips, some fire advice, and you're gonna wanna write it down. Hey, number 1 is to reflect back on your conversations with this person. Whether it was a deep conversation, whether it was a lighthearted conversation where you were just learning something simple about this person, think back to what you guys were talking about, what they liked about it, what they didn't like about it, what was on their mind, what made them laugh, what made them smile, what sense kind of spoke out to you. If you guys were talking about a smell or talking about an activity, what were their thoughts on that activity? Think about the last conversation or the most impactful conversation that you've had with this person, and then from there try to go deeper into it and think about what exactly stood out to you about this person, what exactly stood out to you about maybe their reactions, or if you guys had a small disagreement about something, maybe they liked it or you did it, or you liked it and they didn't, or what is something that they've kind of said in the past that may have been like, oh, that's interesting, or oh, that's cool, or oh, I never would have thought about that. And then build on from there. So that's definitely number 1, which is to think deeper about the last and most impactful conversation that you've had with this person. Because in those conversations, we're learning more about them and they're learning more about you, and potentially there could be a hint on there on what type of gift to give them. So if you're talking to someone and the conversation comes up about yoga and sports, and they're like, oh, I love yoga, I do da-da-da-da-da. Or, oh no, I hate to cook, I don't really like cooking that much, I prefer to eat out. Maybe you're looking at more like a gift card, more like a gift that caters towards yoga, maybe like a yoga mat or yoga cards, or some type of yoga gear or accessories, or something that kind of navigates towards what they liked and what they kind of drew upon, that they showed interest in that conversation. So that is number 1, which is to think deeper about the conversations that you've had with this person. Number 2 is to think about, what do they do? What do they like to do for fun? What do they do as a hobby? Where do they go? Like, what do they do after work? Are they the type to go and rest and go to sleep? Maybe play some Animal Crossing, or to play some video games. If that's the case, maybe you're looking at a gift card. Maybe you're looking at a new video game or a stuffed animal in the shape of their favorite character, or maybe something of that nature, like a package of some sort that kind of caters towards what they like to do, or some headphones, something of that nature. Or maybe they like to just go on walks and just chill out, and maybe they're a homebody. So in that case, maybe get them a mug or something of that nature, or maybe get them a new pair of socks, like walking socks and things like that. That will give them good arch support. But think about things they may actually use on their everyday lives and their everyday routine, and that's how you definitely give someone the best gift. Number 3 is to think about what they like to eat. Now, if they've ever showed any interest in maybe like chicken wings or a burger or a sandwich, or I don't know, biryani or tofu, whatever it may be, sushi, think about what they like and think about outside of the box, how can you turn that into something that's a dynamic gift. So let's say they like sushi. Let's actually say they like sushi, and let's say they also like to cook from home. Maybe go on Amazon and think about getting them a sushi making kit or something of that nature, or different types of soy sauce or something of that nature, something that's that's also playful and kind of in the realm of what they like, but also gets them up and moving and kind of something they can do something with it. Maybe not necessarily a gift card, because those are like 1 time, 2 time, 3 times max use purchases, but maybe something they can actually do something with in the future that has them constantly thinking about you and how awesome your gift was. Number 4 is think about, where do they like to go? Was there anywhere in the conversation that stood out to you, them saying, oh, I really like the beach. Oh, I really like the mountains. Oh, one time I went to Egypt. One time I went across the country to California. Oh, Milwaukee has the best cheese ever. And try to get them a gift that kind of caters towards that great memory that they have in their mind. Because number 1, that's going to tell them that you are paying attention. Number 2, it makes it so much easier to find a local delicacy within a state or within a country and then try to get that. So those are 2 good reasons on why paying attention to maybe something that they eat or something that they go or something that they do can really pay off in the long run. You will be a great gift giver. It makes it a lot easier to choose when you're able to reflect back on those conversations that you've had, even if it's just 1 or 2 or maybe like a handful of conversations, or if there are many conversations but none of them were in depth. Thinking about maybe what they were doing in that moment would definitely help you to kind of figure out what they like. So if they're on their phone, maybe think about getting them a new what is it called, a pop socket or something like that, or a new phone case or something. Think about these details of the person that maybe stood out or just kind of stand out to you now that you're reflecting deeper on your interactions with them. Number 5 is their age. It's really important to think about their age when you're giving them a gift, because sometimes different gifts have different generational meanings, different type of, I guess, like ways that they play out in someone's childhood, and it may not be as relevant as it is to someone before as it is now, or now as it was before, or now as it was to someone before. So considering someone's age when you're buying them a gift can be really important. So if they say they like clothes and you notice that they have a more adult type of fashion, something that's more of a satin type of feel or a cashmere type of feel will be better, versus of the younger group, something of a type of leather or pleather feel may have more appeal to the age range. So it's really important sometimes for you to consider the age of the person that you are buying a gift for. That way you kind of can fill in the nuances of the gift and of the situation, and be able to give them the best gift possible that really caters in to them as an individual. Number 6/number 7 is to think about where this person is from. Where do they call home? And considering where someone considers home, like myself, I'm a third culture child. So I was raised in a culture outside of the one that I was born in. That said, if you give me a gift from where I'm from, which is Ohio, versus where is home for me, which is the Middle East, then you may miss the mark a little bit. So it's definitely important to consider where this person is from versus where they consider home, and kind of tailor it towards maybe that area, because you can come away with a really great gift. Let's say you know this person and you're not sure what to get them, but you know, like myself, that they're from a town that is maybe more colder, but they were raised in a town that's hot. This means that even though they're from this town, their home is a hot country. So maybe consider giving them a hat or some flip-flops or some shorts that they can wear back when they go home. Now, if they are also from where they consider home, then it makes it a lot easier, and then you can get them a more tailored gift, such as a blanket or some apparel that kind of has the state logo, or a basketball, football, soccer, hockey team that they really enjoy and love to watch while they're from their home country and from maybe their home itself, from their city or state or whatever it may be. So that could be a really good important thing to consider, is where they're from versus where they consider home. Number 8 is to trust your instincts. Think about this person and think about if you guys kind of vibe and if you guys are always kind of, on the same wavelength. If so, then this means that your gift will more than likely go within your instincts about this person. Whatever you think they may like, they're probably going to like it, because more than likely you're on the right track when it comes to gift giving for this person. Now, while you're also thinking about your instincts, thinking about if they're right, if they are wrong usually, and if you have found that you've been kind of thrown off your rocker a little bit with this person, you don't truly kind of know who they are because maybe you haven't had those type of conversations. Maybe you haven't, really sat down and gotten to know this person in a deeper, more intimate level. And maybe you also don't have the time to do so because you're busy and they're busy, and who knows? Then don't trust your instincts. Do not trust your instincts. Go and do this next tip, which is number 9, and that's to phone in a friend. If you know anyone who's kind of close with them, who has worked with them in the past, or who is in the same vicinity as them, maybe in the same class, whatever it may be, maybe they run in the same circle, ask them what they think this person would like. Now, before you do that, make sure you guarantee that they're not going to go and tell anybody and all that, but ask them, what do you think so-and-so would like as like a little gift? Or what's so-and-so into? How do you think so-and-so would feel about this? Or do you think everybody in the office likes this smell? Oh, well, how about this person and this person? And name the person you're getting a gift for and some random person. That way it doesn't keep them on your scent too much. Or what I just did, honestly, was just ask a friend who actually works with them, and then they were able to give me so much great information on the person and what they like and what they like to do. And they even went as far as texting the person to see if they would like this gift or if they would like another gift. So making sure that you kind of have an inside little scoop onto the person and what they like can really guarantee that you give them a great, tailored, spectacular gift. So number 8 / number 9 is to trust your instincts or not, and then phone a friend. Number 11 is something simple and easy. You do not have to go full out for this person if you barely know them. Honestly, a mug that says you're great, or a smiley face mug, or a hat, or some earrings, or a plaque that has their favorite song on it. I actually saw this on Amazon, and I saw it on a Instagram page that popped up on my feed, and I absolutely loved it. And if they have a car, you can even get them a set of car scents. It doesn't have to be really complicated what you're choosing to give the person for a gift. You can honestly make it really simple and save yourself a lot of work and a lot of headache. But if you want to be the best gift giver in the world, then you're going to want to give something that's a little bit more tailored. That's how you form a long-lasting friendship, is by giving something that really speaks to them and that shows that you care and that you've put an effort into this. So you can always go the simple route, but if you're looking for something a little bit more tailored, then I would suggest putting a little bit more effort into it and using those other steps to do so. Now, number 13, the last and final tip that I have for you guys today is to honestly just surprise them and give them a gag gift. Like if they specifically say, oh, just surprise me, literally put a popper in a bag, one of those party poppers in a bag, and that can literally be their gift. And boom, you're a surprise. They're a surprise. And it's honestly a little funny depending on their sense of humor. Or you can get them like a rubber duck chicken or a farting toy or something like that if they're more playful. If they're not too playful, you can always get them like a checkers set or something that's really small and really playful, and you can write a funny letter to it or a funny note to it. All right, guys, so now you have 13 tips on how to give and be the best gift giver. Woo! You did it, guys. I hope you were taking notes. I really hope you were taking notes. So with these tips, you can either choose to go really deep, go really in depth, and be really specialized with the gift that you decide to give them. Or you can just go fun and just be lighthearted and go for a gag gift. Something that's gonna make them laugh and smile and just really enjoy the experience as a whole. It doesn't have to be taken too serious. And then in between there's always a middle ground where you can go kind of in depth and kind of detail, but still make it fun. And it's really just important that you do not overstress the situation and try to phone in a friend or phone in someone who you think is kind of similar to this person to get their feedback on the gift, and really just not overstress yourself, because Christmas and the holiday season should definitely be a fun time. When you're celebrating the holidays, you don't want to be stressed out over these type of things. So try to just relax, and just go with your gut if that's what you need to do, and feel free to ask a friend if that's also what you need to do. But don't overstress this situation. Now, thank you guys for tuning in today. I really hope that you like, subscribe, and share this video, and I'll see you in day 6 of Vlogmas. Yeah.